Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown. This is the beginning of 132, is it? Curve flattening concert. There's Berks Oakley. Hi, Berks. And first topic of discussion today, I have many topics. Hopefully we'll get some music in there too, is John Steinbeck. You all know John Steinbeck? One of our great writers. If you're looking for something to make the pandemic kind of disappear out of your head for a few days or hours, I highly recommend. There's two kind of twin novels. One is called Sweet Thursday, and one is called Cannery Row. And I think that's the order you read them in. I can't remember. I look at the copyright dates. But they are beautiful, beautiful human tales, and with a lot of humor, and they're just wonderful stories. But that's not why we're here today. Hi, Mel Green and Jay Dusenberry and Big Dan and Larry Brown and Mike Verbeck and Donna Greenberg. By the way, Donna Greenberg wrote me today. Hey, Alex. Donna Greenberg. Alex, are you playing on Monday? Let us know. Donna Greenberg wrote me and told me that Tom Rush, who both Alex and I owe a great debt musically to, we both were weaned on at the teat of Tom Rush at La Cave, is going to be doing a concert tonight, I think at 8 o'clock for the Philadelphia Folk Song Society, and that'll be available on their website. I'm not sure if it's free or what. Maybe Donna will write something in there. Hi, Peter Williamson. Hi, Tom Dietz and Kate Petrella and Debbie Moore and John Sprouse. We're getting a nice little crowd here, starting to build up. Anyhow, John Steinbeck also wrote The Grapes of Wrath, as Donna Greenberg pointed out. And in The Grapes of Wrath, there is one of the most memorable characters in American literature, who's Tom Joad, Joad, and it's the story of the Joad family. And I'm going to be a slight spoiler here. Tom Joad starts out as a kind of down at his heels kind of guy, but with a strong moral compass. And he's influenced by a kind of street preacher, maybe not even a real preacher, can't remember right now. And he gets in a lot of trouble. He kills a guy, blah, blah, blah. And then, but by the end of it, he decides to devote his life to service. And that service, if you read what he says about it, it's kind of the service of an organizer, a political activist with a spiritual bent. So, in comes this song, written by a guy out in California, and he, in the 90s, was seeing how in California the culture was going very much the way it was during the Great Depression, which is where Grapes of Wrath is set. And how the rich are really rich, and they're up there on the highway, and the poor people are at their little camps down under the underpass. So he wrote this song. I heard it a few days ago. I'd never heard it, and then it knocked me right off my feet. So I had to try to learn it. We'll see how it goes. Men walking along the railroad tracks, going someplace there's no going back. Highway patrol copters coming up over the ridge. Hot soup on a campfire under the bridge. You know, the shelter line stretching around the corner. Welcome to the New World Order. Families sleeping in their cars in the Southwest. No home, no job, no peace, no rest. Well, the highway is alive tonight. Nobody's kidding nobody about where it goes. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, searching for the ghost of Tom Joad. Pulls a prayer book out of his sleeping bag. Preacher lights up a butt and takes a drag, waiting for the last shall be first and first shall be last. He's living in a cardboard box beneath the underpass. You got a one-way ticket to the promised land. You got a hole in your belly and a gun in your hand, sleeping on a pillow of solid rock, bathing in the city's aqueduct. Well, the highway is alive tonight, and where it's headed everybody knows. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, waiting on the ghost of Tom Joad. He said, Mom, wherever there's a cop beating a guy, wherever a newborn hungry baby cries, where there's a fight against the blood and hatred in the air, well, look for me, Mom, I'll be there. Wherever somebody's fighting for a place to stand, or a decent job, or a helping hand, wherever someone's struggling to be free, look in their eyes, Ma, and you'll see me. Well, the highway is alive tonight, and nobody's kidding nobody about where it goes. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, with the ghost of old Tom Joad. Well, the highway is alive tonight, nobody's kidding nobody about where it goes. And I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, with the ghost of old Tom Joad. With the ghost of old Tom Joad. Yeah, you've probably heard of the guy who wrote that song. In my generation, we just call him the boss. So, next up, this one is for my lovely wife. I don't think she's somewhere where she can write in her comments today, but I'm pretty sure she's listening. I was thinking about it last night. It just seemed like the song for today. And she'll get the joke. Here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. See how late it gets. Two sleepy people at dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. are in the cozy chair, picking at a wishbone from the Frigidaire. Two sleepy people with nothing to say, and too much in love to break away. Do you remember how we used to linger in the hall? Your father didn't like me at all. Do you remember the reason why we married in the fall? To rent this little nest and give ourselves a rest. So here we are, just about the same. Drowsy little fella, foggy little dame. Two sleepy people at dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. Do you remember how we used to linger in the hall? Your father didn't like me at all. And do you remember the reason why we married in the fall? To rent this little nest and give ourselves a rest. So here we are, just about the same. Foggy little fella, drowsy little dame. Two sleepy people at dawn's early light, and too much in love to say good night. There you go. Hi, gang. Hi, Carol Pred. And Big Dan and John Sprouse and Deb Libby Clark and Alex Rodamich. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Margot and Christopher Blackwell. Hi, Chris. Is Murray there too? Then I'd have to sing better. Terry St. James is there. Kate Petrella, Keith Shaw, Aretta Walk, Larry Brown. Ravenna, Ohio has a bus dedicated to children that have no home. Yow. Okay. Russell Eisenheimer's there. Rusty said that he thought he was absent from my stream, but he isn't. I think of Rusty whenever I have a cola. One of my one of my forbidden pleasures during the pandemic is I allow myself to drink Pepsi. I would drink Coke, and I think of Russ because when we were kids, Russ put away a whole lot of Coca-Cola, like several 6-packs a day or something like that. And But I'm very healthy about it. I do not drink the Pepsi Cola with high fructose corn syrup. I drink only the Pepsi Cola with real sugar. See that? Made with real sugar. Now maybe they should sponsor this. Okay. Guitars. I have a lot of guitars, as you guys may have noticed by now. And one of the big lessons of the pandemic has been we don't need this much stuff. We have a lot of stuff. We don't need this much stuff. In fact, you get to a point where your stuff owns you instead of you owning the stuff. And you can't take it with you when you go. And I'm, every day I get one day closer to going. I don't know how many days it'll be, but, it'll be a while, I hope. But I've decided that I have too many guitars. So I'm going to be offering some guitars for sale. And some of them you've heard on this show. This one is staying. I probably should have picked one that I'm going to offer. But we're going to cut back severely and sell some of these guitars. And they'll be sold at market value. I'm not going to, I can't afford to give people great deals. But I also will not try to overcharge anybody. Anyhow, if you're interested, you can always email me, and I'll probably put up a post on my guitar blog, which is raleighguitar.wordpress.com, which I haven't posted to in a long time, but I think I'll start now. Okay. Yes, I'll go for years, Charlotte, if I can. Okay. So, having said that about the guitar, I will now play the guitar for you, and this song has just gone into the public domain, out of copyright after 90-some years. And I'm sure Bunny Barnes plays this song, too. Is Kit Sarikaku here? Did I say hi to her? Because she gets so mad when I don't. Let me see. Debbie Lipster is here. Debbie Lipster Versailles. Ann Mintz. Ann Mintz's wonderful husband, Clifford. He's still there, too, with the purple hair. Clifford helped me move a shitload of stuff out of our old office. There's Kit Sarikaku. And Jay Dusenberry's there, too. And he is a saint, a really helpful guy. He brought a trailer up, got a ticket from the cops for an illegal trailer, then still came up. And we loaded up all this stuff and brought it back. I spent the whole morning cleaning out the garage so there'd be room to put all the stuff. And now we have to figure out how to get rid of most of the stuff. So if you live in the area and you want some filing cabinets or all kinds of stuff like that, give me a holler. Okay. But in the meantime, just out of copyright, here it is for you today. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. John Sprouse said that should be dedicated to Jan. Well, okay, I dedicated to Sleepy People. Do you think she's going to get the whole concert? Well, yeah, I dedicate the whole concert to Janice. What was I thinking? Except this last song. This last song has nothing to do with Janice. Because it's about having the blues. Finger pick, flat pick, Pepsi, Coke. Coke used to have a real sugar version too, but they don't anymore. So I have to get Pepsi. Everybody's gone away. Said they're moving to L.A. Ain't a soul I know around. Everybody's leaving town. Some caught a freight, some caught a plane. Find the sunshine, lose the rain. They say this town will waste your time. I guess they're right, 'cause it's wasted mine. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. And Good Time Charlie's got the blues. Keeps telling me you ain't no kid at 33. You fool around and you lose your wife. You play too hard and you lose your life. I got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease this rain. I'd like to try and settle down, but everybody's leaving town. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good Time Charlie's got the blues. Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues by Danny O'Keefe. Danny O'Keefe is on Facebook. He's actually a Facebook friend of mine. When I first friended him, he looked at my description. You know how you put down your occupation, and my occupation was acupuncturist, Tai Chi teacher, guitar player. And he wrote me a little note that just said, best occupation ever. I don't know him other than that, except I like his music. I love his songs. I bought one of his newer CDs. Anyhow, I think we've kind of run out of time here. I'm almost going to hit a half hour if I'm not careful. And Michelle Benjamin showed up here, and I think I said hi to most everyone else. Stephen Davidson, my old friend, Dr. Steve. Ann Mintz says, Coke made in Mexico uses real sugar. Yeah, yep. I used to get it at that place next to the Vietnamese place too. The problem with it is that it's the pop off caps. So once you open one of those, it's like a 24-ounce bottle or something. It's a weird size. You have to use the whole thing or it goes flat. So I go with Pepsi. Um, I don't know why we're talking about soda so much today, but I know it's my fault. I'm the one who brought it up in the first place. So hi Jeff Blumenthal, he made it in, and and I said hi to Carol Pred, and Cliff Wagner is glad to disobey the law for me. Well, thank you. I have a couple assassinations I'd like to talk to you about. I'm in a rockin' mood today. Okay, so it's time to go. I did not mention, but I should mention, did Alex ever write back when he's streaming next? I don't see it here, but I'll look. Anyhow, while I'm looking for it, I will mention that I will be back tomorrow morning at 10:30. But I should tell you, life here is complicated and not always in a good way. And there may be times when I have to last minute cancel or something like that. But I'll try not to. I try to be prepared. I try to do right. I try to have the kind of moral compass that Tom Joad had, even though he was a fictional character. And Tom Dietz says Alex Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3:30. And thanks, Steve Lowry. Nice to hear from you, another old high school associate. So stay safe, stay sane. You know, I had my therapy appointment this morning. I need those right now. And if you get cranky, take a nap. That also helps amazingly. Okay. Kate, wait a second. No assassinations. We don't need to make martyrs out of that crew. Thank you very much, dear. I guess you're right. I was kidding. Don't send the NSA after me. Glenn Wright. Hi. Okay, gotta go. If you get cranky, take a nap. Stay safe, stay sane. Watch Cozy and Charlie at 10:30 on Tuesday. Watch The Kokomo Kid at 10 a.m. tomorrow and every other day except Saturday. And then right after The Kokomo Kid tomorrow, you can watch me. Okay, bye-bye.